Michelle's house, and she hasn't been here for a while. And as you all know, last night she probably did a video last night, as she said. But I just wanted to do this for Michelle and to invite her back into her video room and her studio, as she calls it. And I'm glad that she's back in her house. It's been a while for Michelle because she hasn't been here. And here's Michelle.
Yep.
Michelle, welcome home.
Yeah.
I just wanted to welcome Michelle home because Michelle really struggled next door to be over there.
It's been almost, well, let's see. It's kind of been kind of early. The first early few months were kind of strange because I could still come over here originally, at least in part, and then I got to adjust that light on the ceiling.
And then Michelle, they couldn't come over here at all anymore. And I'm just glad that Michelle can come in her house anytime she wants now. I'm hoping that her landlord won't give me a hard time anymore. He doesn't really care for me, and I'm going to try to work things out with him because Michelle needs friends. Michelle, do you have anything to say about being home?
It was hard getting used to sleeping in that bed again.
Yeah, I bet.
Because I've been sleeping in the
hard floor.
Yeah.
Well,
so last night I put my urine collection device, my cats both laid on me, and I was pinned down, so I couldn't really get up to use the bathroom anyway. So
Lumi, how do you feel about being home?
I think it's better. It's less stress. I mean, now we got Michelle and I are just trying to figure out where to put everything. We'll get it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but it's nice to be home. I mean, I know when I was out in Massachusetts for that 9 weeks that I was out there, it was hard. I liked it, but coming home to your own space is wonderful.
Yeah, because I'm sure like the people over there in the yellow house, which was almost all family anyway, I mean, they told me themselves that they're looking to go home to their apartments, but I think they kind of like hanging out as their old family. But I don't know. I think that maybe they might decide to rent a house as a fancy group.
No, because I don't think so. But Michelle, when you were over next door, what was the most that you missed about being in your place?
My own bathroom.
Yeah, I can imagine your own bathroom.
Because they were sloppy people, and well, okay, maybe they weren't the worst, but they were still sloppy. And plus there was a lot of people in there, and they were taking showers at all kinds of different times, and so never knew how much time it was going to have. And so even when I was getting ready to do the double-edged safety razor demo, it was like I said, like to my audience, I said, we're going to do the double-edged demo when I get home, because then I don't have to worry about being interrupted.
And another thing that I know Michelle missed was having her own space.
Right.
Like the videos. I mean, yeah, people are coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And Michelle, when she does her videos, she likes to do it like just the two of us, or her by herself, or with her kitties. I know Michelle likes her cats.
Well, the people really weren't interrupting their videos. They were just behind the scenes. I think they respected the fact that the camera was on, and then they realized that it, was meant that not to be disturbed. The only time I got disturbed was when Julia wanted to let me know that the washing machine was leaking on the floor in the kitchen. And that was kind of probably the most frustrating thing. That was in my video. I was trying to talk about the cats, and Julia kept interrupting me.
Actually, I took one of the kittens that were that Tasha had and Rusty had. I took the one with the double pod.
Where are you getting music from?
That's my phone. That's my cell phone.
Oh, your phone?
Yeah. And
I was saying to myself, holy crap, someone got music turned on.
And I named him Peanut Butter. We call him PB for short. And my granddaughter goes around, Peebee, 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 chasing them all everywhere. But he's a cute little cat.
Yeah, he's Rusty's son, that's why.
Yep, he's Rusty's son. And, but...
You're not going to get him fixed, are you? Or?
No. If he sprays my house, I'm getting him fixed.
I can see that, yeah.
But he better start using the cat litter box or he's going to be out.
Oh, he doesn't yet?
Well, he does, but he doesn't... He peed on Amber's bed.
Yeah, well, you gotta remind him about the cat box. Part of the problem was when he was raised over there, he was not raised very well.
Right, yeah, so he's a good little kitty, though. But let's get back to you being over here. So, what are you going to be doing over here? What do you want to do when you get... Oh, wait, let me finish. I know, what is it coming up? Samhain? I know Samhain's coming. Yep. And I know that's coming up. So what are you going to do when that comes up? Are you going to decorate your house, or are you just going to do what you have to do?
I don't really focus too much on Samhain. I respect it for what it is. It's the time when the veil is between the here and the other side of the thinnest, and that is when they say that the spirits of our loved ones will come back and visit us.
Yeah.
And in Irish folklore, it is often very common to put a saucer of milk outside for the spirits because of the... if you don't, they can get mad and play tricks on you. Of course, I don't know how about the saucer of milk part because I got 2 cats. You can figure out who probably will end up drinking milk.
Yeah.
Sure. But that's still what appeases the spirits, I think. Probably.
See, I love Halloween. Halloween is like Christmas to me. I mean, I don't expect presents or anything, but Halloween to me is a really special time to me because, like I said in the video last year, it was my mother's favorite time of year. She loved to decorate. I remember decorating with her. I mean, she had more Halloween stuff than we did Christmas stuff, and she loved it. So I just love Halloween. Halloween to me is very, very special to me.
You know that Halloween is also a celebration of the final harvest of the year.
Yep.
So it's kind of like a harvest festival.
And I heard that one of my friends went to Vermont last weekend to go see the foliar, the leaves.
Yeah.
And he said that Connecticut this year is better than Vermont. They said that the leaves this year in Connecticut are beautiful.
Yeah, in fact, when you watched my tour video, you got a chance to see some of the foliage in the trees when I showed the back porch.
Yep. The leaves this year are gorgeous. They're beautiful.
But don't forget, though, we also are going to be having, according to several different scientists, we're going to be having a very nice, cold, frosty winter this year.
I don't want to hear that, Michelle.
I didn't say snowy.
I didn't want to hear that, Michelle.
It might be snowy, too, but we don't know yet.
But I don't mind snow, but I don't like when it's freezing. You have to wear 5 hats and 3 coats and 2 pairs of mittens.
Bring it on, baby.
No! Don't listen to her.
I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me.
I hate it.
I'm so used to it. It's like, I mean, okay, sometimes I'll throw on, like, if it's really cold, I'll throw on, like, a heavier jacket. But most of the time, I go out just like this. Sometimes with a windbreaker on, that's it.
Probably in December this year, I'm going to go to Florida. So my Amber's cousin's going to go to Florida to look at a house. So in December, so I might be going with her.
Yeah.
So let's hopefully.
How much is a house going to cost?
I don't know. I think they're looking at a trailer house out there. So.
Oh.
So I probably won't be here for December. Not all of December, but some December.
Well, this year for Yule, I usually do the convocations and tape them, but this year I'm going to be doing it live.
So when you do the Christmas one?
I don't do a Christmas one.
Yeah, when you do the candles and stuff, when do you do that?
I do the Yule convocation, which is like the start off of my season. I may briefly do a Christmas greeting, but I don't really go heavy into Christmas and talking about Santa Claus and all that. Because first of all, I rather focus on what Christmas is. Christmas is when, it's the birth of the new sun. If it's from the holiday of Mistra, which comes from the Roman times.
Mm-hmm. I like Christmas. I like every holiday but Easter. I don't really care for Easter. I don't like Easter at all.
Really?
No.
It's the most way the day that we observe that Jesus is supposed to be roasting the dad.
Well, it's not that I don't. It's a hard time of year for me because it's a very hard time of year for me.
Right. Well, anyway, one holiday which is not really in my season, but I think it's just as important is Yule is Thanksgiving.
Well, I want to learn how you do all these. That's why I asked you, when you're going to start doing that and everything.
Well, I mean, the first thing is what I do for Thanksgiving is that's when I give thanks to all the people I've known in my life, and it's not really much of a celebration. I don't really necessarily use the candles for that. It's just more of we think about all the people that came, our ancestors and those who we knew that helped us. Just like we think of with the first Thanksgiving with the Pilgrims, when they actually were thankful for the
food,
Indians' help to help them survive the first, hard winter with their help. That's what they had the thanks for giving. It was actually just that. Thanks for giving, not Thanksgiving.
I know, this cat's purring over and he's probably saying thanks that I'm home.
Well, he's happy to be here.
Yes, I'm going to excuse myself. I have to use the bathroom.
Well, Rusty's happy to be here, even though he's more of a he's kind of more of a distant kitty. Flame was always the friendly one. Mr. Kitty Cat, what are you doing? What are you doing? Look at me. Yeah. So. Tori just went into the kitchen for a minute. So. As you can see, my cat here is content. He's loyal. He's friendly. He's got a personality on him. You can see the clue marks on my dress. I gotta get a new dress. This is more of a house dress because too many claws have gone into this dress over the years. But that happens. You got clothes that have been old. Now, of course, I've got to have to knuckle down and seriously start cutting some expenses because of the fact of the matter is that when I was downstairs, I was spending hundreds of dollars a month just eating out every month. And it was making me sicker and sicker and sicker and sicker. And never mind what it was doing to me emotionally, but physically I was just getting sicker and sicker and sicker. And so I just really just wanted to come home and spend time with the people that I love and stuff like that. And of course, my audience, you guys are important to me too, and selling offers that I think that's important to remember.
Okay.
Okay, Dory's back.
All right. So another thing I wanted to ask Michele. Michele, what else are you gonna do for? I forgot what I was gonna say.
New Year's?
Yes, New Year's.
Nothing.
No.
I never do anything for New Year's.
No.
I mean, it's just the end of a calendar year. That's it. It's the end of the Gregorian calendar year. I don't really care one way or another. It's not even a celebration on the week and wheel of the year at all. However, we will be celebrating, well, at least briefly, we'll be talking about, let's see. I will make sure I get the calendars right because it's been so long. Let's see. SRA, which is spring, which is really when Easter is. In a sense, that's really spring. It's not Easter, it's not spring. And of course, is nice because new life springs forth from the earth in our hemisphere. And then after that, we get into summer, and that's Litha, around June 21st. And then we get into autumn, around September 21st. That's Mabon. And then we get into Yule, which is around December 21st. Which is the winter equinox.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And Mabon is I'll make sure that's right. Oh, but God, please don't make me screw up on this. Yes, Litha and Yule have a lot in common. They're both 6 months apart.
But you seem so much happier right now.
Mm-hmm.
And to see her over there and to see her here, it's a totally different person. And I don't really know Lumi, but Lumi seems more relaxed too.
Well, I haven't really had much chance to feel more relaxed over there because me and Michelle spent a lot of time talking, but it's like I was going to help Michelle avoid the pitfalls of possibly going to the package store and buying a pint of vodka and getting smashed.
Whoa! Oh my God, that scared me.
I know. I
There's a ghost.
Yeah, I know. These lights have been. I got it. That's why we had it hanging on the hook.
Her light just almost fell off the wall and it scared me.
No, it didn't fall off because it's the way it's attached. Okay, that's actually better, Michelle, anyway. Really? Yeah. By the way, are you me in frame? Yeah.
So I'm just glad to see Michelle happy, and you guys will see in her videos to come how much happier she is.
Well, I think Michelle's audience kind of knows because when they look at Michelle's videos had suffered a lot because of stress.
Yes.
And Michelle was trying to do videos to keep going insane, or she said going out and buying a pint. All right, why? She was thinking about.
If you're going to buy a pint, let me know. I'll join you.
It was just the stress levels were so bad over there. Michelle is a quiet person, for the most part. So yeah, Michelle definitely was like. It was like the song by the Beach Boys. This is the worst trip. I just want to go home. And she couldn't because even though her home was less than,
inches away,
50 feet away, she couldn't go there. Well, possibly being persecuted for trespassing. So Michelle was like, what am I going to do? I mean, I don't want to sit here and lay on this floor. I don't want to eat ice cream every night. I don't want to go to McDonald's every day. And I said, well, you got to find something to do. So Michelle's doing videos, but if you look at the topics in the last few months, they've been pretty much repeating the same theme. We want to go home, but I don't know when we're going home.
But now she's home. You won't have to hear that no more. I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to go home.
Right. That's true. That's true. Yeah. And I appreciate Lil not only keeping an eye on me, but also to keeping me away from losing knowledge and definitely thank me because not only do I have congenital liver disease or condition with my liver, not disease, but I'm also grew up in a family of alcoholics. I don't think that would be so good. Costs you a lot more money.
I gotta mention was it last week or the week before? I was here.
Mm-hmm.
And Michelle did a video. And it was really touching. I mean, to hear her talk that she wanted to go home.
Right.
And in the video, Michelle got very, very misty-eyed. she got very, very upset. And I don't like to see people get upset like that. And it brought tears to my eyes, too, because, I mean, I've known Michele, 7 years? Maybe a little about that. And I think it's longer than that. Well, maybe going on 8 years and I've never seen Michele that upset. I've never seen her to the point where she just is like really stressed out, like stressed. And I know it's not Michelle's fault, and I know it's not her landlord's fault.
I think that's very common for anybody.
Let me finish. Things happen.
Right.
But it could have been handled a lot different than it was. Her landlord could have made it a lot easier for all the tenants in this house.
I don't know how he could have made it a lot easier for those with cats, because the hotel we were going to stay in did not really have too many rooms for cats.
I understand that, but he could have been a lot more caring than he was. And that's all I'm saying about that. I mean, yeah, he tried. He did his best, but he just needs to be more understanding of other people's feelings.
Well, if it's any consolation, Jimmy right now is downstairs doing the same thing that we're doing right now. He's
not
out. Here.
I
don't know if he's here or if he's at his house, but I saw him yesterday when I was helping figure out why his furnace wasn't heating. And he seemed to be a little more friendly. It was almost like he took an emotional Dulcolax and took a good shit for himself.
I just hope he's more friendly with me, because I hope he doesn't stop me from coming to see you.
I think that maybe one of the things is that he needs to understand is like I did tell him this. I said, Jimmy, I don't have too many people in my support network. Okay, and I really, really look forward to seeing Dory coming here. Now, she's already got her own apartment.
I got my own place. I am so excited. Like Michele, it's like home. I have been bouncing back and forth like Michele for 9 months. I've been back and forth in people's houses for almost over a year and a half. And let me tell you, to have your own place, it's heaven. And I can know exactly how Michele felt. I know how she felt.
Because I can leave things on my table and know that they'll be there
the next day.
Because unfortunately, the people over in the house, someone over there, whoever it is, I don't know, had taken several of my items. And one of them they took was a 32 gigabyte micro SD card that was an SD card USB reader. I paid about 14 hours for the whole setup. And then I went to go get my light from yesterday. I think it's still over there somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I had a reflector light, like the one that moved and gave Dory the EBGBs over here. It was a smaller one, and it's not there. So it's just the point is that you never know where your stuff's going to be. And I know that a lot of homeless feel the same way, because, there are people that will destroy their campsites. There are people out there who steal from you. There are people who don't care about your needs.
Even when I was homeless and I was living in a tent, somebody destroyed the gentleman that passed away destroyed our tent. They destroyed everything. People don't care about people's properties, and it's really, really sad.
Yeah.
But you're home now, so don't worry about people anymore. You're home.
Right.
That's the way to look at it.
I still feel bad for some of the people that I know.
Well, Michele, you know what?
Like this Mike Vitale, the poor guy. He's been hopping around, and he really. I know some of it. I know some ways he doesn't really want to go through the system because he doesn't want to feel abused by the system. I can understand that, but I still worry about him because...
Why, he can't come here?
No.
How would he know?
Because Jimmy hates him personally because he stole from Jimmy.
Mm.
Actually, he stole from Ed. Yeah, that's true. And because he stole from Ed, Jimmy doesn't want him on the property.
Well, Ed's not here no more.
Yeah, well, Ed's not allowed to be here anymore either.
So why...
See, that's just the way Jimmy thinks. It's just the reasons why, all I know is that he tried to push Mike over the railing in the old porch.
Who did?
Jimmy. He was ready to throw him over the railing. That's how angry he was at having him here. And
wow.
I said to Mike, you have the authority to prosecute him.
Okay, don't say that.
He said, I didn't want to make trouble.
Yeah.
Said, well, I understand.
And he's a really religious person too, isn't he?
Yes.
Really, really, really religious.
I'm not exactly sure what his religion is, because he does hear a lot of Christian studies, but he also does a lot of pagan studies too, and he's kind of like all around into all kinds of different disciplines. I don't know what you'd call his religious preferences.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway...
But I just wanted to cheer up Michele that she's home. I just wanted to do a video of Michele to congratulate her that you're home, she's safe. She doesn't have to worry about going to McDonald's anymore or going
unless
here.
I want to.
Unless she wants to, but I don't think she's going to
right
want
now,
to for a long time.
I don't really want to.
But
no.
Michele, I'm happy to see you home.
And the thing is
and me too. I'm happy that you're home too.
Thank you. By the way, you also noticed that Rusty is not growling at you anymore.
Yeah, I was saying that in the beginning of the video. Her cat Rusty's not growling at me or hissing.
He's actually kind of snuggly down.
He's snuggled up against me. I'm a cat lover. I'm not so much dogs.
Yeah, I don't really get into dogs either. I never could understand the dog idea. I don't know. I just like cats because my cats are like free spirit state.
I think cats are smarter than dogs.
Smarter than the dogs in the sense that you can't make them play tricks on you.
I know, right? Sit.
They're smart enough to realize that there's some things that just ain't worth it. See,
right?
Cats are smart enough to say, hell no, I'm not going to go fetch your newspaper or your stick.
And I'm going to tell you...
But when later I'm tired, I'll go ahead and kill you a mouse and I'll bring it and drop it by your feet to tell you I care.
And I feel more relaxed over here, too.
Yeah. I think the walls help. I think this
because over there it's all open. It's all open, and here Michele has a room, and a room, and a room. And it's just it's all open. It's not, one big room.
Some people like that open layout. It's okay. I think what it really was, it made it really kind of downer is that...
if it was more cozier, I think it'd be all right. But this is Michelle's home, and I feel so much better being here.
You know what the colors remind me of? And I'm not trying to be crude. It kind of reminds me of Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Pepto-Bismol.
Coots is his shoes, really.
Didn't you pick out this color, though?
Yes, I did.
So then why are you calling it Pepto-Bismol?
Because it has been studied that certain colors help to relieve and relax the mind. And I picked the colors out because I wanted something that was going to be a way to relax the spirit, relax my mind. It kind of reminds you a little bit of almost being inside of your mom before you were born.
Yeah.
The colors of the uterine walls.
How do you know what color it is?
You don't really know.
So why would you say the color?
It's just that
the color in the womb when you were
funny,
born.
Don't forget, our eyes are actually like a kitten's. Our eyes are open in the third trimester.
Not a kitten; they're born with their eyes closed.
Really?
Kitten's eye.
Not talking about people.
Oh yeah, but when they're baby kittens are born with their eyes closed and they open a week later.
Yeah.
And if humans, I don't know. I never. They're born with their eyes open. Yeah.
Usually, yeah.
Usually they go like this.
And the thing is that it's been studied through several scientific journals that, yes, that the peaches tend to relax.
Yeah.
Whereas colors like blues tend to make people more hyper and aggressive. And yellows really can send some people right off the deep end.
I like purple. What is purple?
I don't know. It's kind of a hybrid. It's kind of a red and green. Kind of. It's a nicer color. I wear purple once in a while.
I love the color purple. It's my favorite color. I think my daughter Amber's is. Oh yeah, my daughter's Amber's is orange. My daughter Roxanne is pink. Desmond is red. And I think Angie's is blue because she named her. She has a beta fish, and she named it Blue, and it's blue.
Yeah.
So.
Well, my favorite colors is. We can't call white a color because it's not. No, it's a combination of all colors. You can't see black as a favorite color because it's not. It's the absence of colors.
So pick a color, Michelle. What's your favorite color?
I'd have to say that. Besides this color on the walls we have right now, which is one of the choices I had, trust me, I could have ended up with a couple other colors if I wanted Jimmy to go ahead and do potluck. I said, oh no, well, I want to stack the curses in my favor. He said, because he had some apartments that were like a navy blue, and he had some apartments that were like a darker goth green. And I told him, I said, no way, no how. I said, what is it gonna? I said, I want certain colors. I said, I want pink, any shade of pink would do fine. So he went down to me. He said one time, he said, well, I got some colors. I want you to take a look at them. So I came upstairs and had this nice pink color that we have now. I said, yeah, I'll take that. That's perfect.
Here's same. I mean, Rusty. Here's Rusty.
Yeah.
All right.
His tail is blocking the camera right
Let's
now.
wrap this up.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you can see. Speaking of Mr. Rusty, you can see he's happy. His tail's up all the way, and that's a happy, respectful tail. It means that he's got it together as a cat goes. Unfortunately, now I think he's kind of out of the frame, but. No, it's not. You sure? No, they can see part of him. Okay. So anyway, this is coming up. We got some things planned. We're gonna be doing. I did promise you I was gonna do the shaving demo. I'm going to get that in sometime. I haven't quite get everything organized yet here in the studio, so. Give me some time to put everything in place. There's just so many things that have to be reorganized because of all the surprises of having to bring things back and set it up. And we still got bags of stuff to put away in the multimedia room. That's why we're not using the multimedia studio. Besides, I think this room is more comfortable anyway for most people. Yeah, but I think that, unfortunately, that the camera is going to end up making our colors look weird because of exposure. Can't do that much about that, can we? No. Alright, guys, listen. I'm going to be talking to you soon. And so will Dory. Dory, you want to give them, let them know that she also has her own YouTube channel as well.
Yes, Michelle's teaching me how to do it. I really haven't done anything with it, but I'm going to get going on it. And so Michelle's going to teach me, so I'm hoping to see you guys.
And of course, she's also on Google Plus.
Yes, I'm on Google Plus, but I don't know how to use it. But
it's the same as it's almost the same as Facebook. Her Google Plus is plus Dory Myville. It's DORY space MIVILLE. And of course, I'm on YouTube. YouTube, of course, is user. Let's just give her Google Plus account. Plus MICHELE space MARIE space DS and dog ALENE. And of course me at plus LUMI space FINISTRA. And don't forget we have all our own channels so you can watch
How do you remember all that shit?
That's a good question.
She remembers my passwords.
I remember your passwords. I remember Ed's passwords. I remember Tony Faircloth's passwords.
Holy cow.
I remember all the different passwords for all the different phone system controllers. I remember all the different IP addresses for all the routers and things in this network.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I have a hell of a brain. She's a data sponge. Now, would someone please make a tape backup unit that I can plug into my head?
Right. Rewind.
Yeah, put a big DLT tape in there, drive and go close.
Well, Michele, congratulations, you're home, and I hope that you are very happy that you're home.
And now tonight, me and her are going to be watching episode 3 of Once Upon a Time.
Sometime.
And we want to talk about real briefly about the other 2 episodes. We watched What the Dark Swan. I mean, that's might as well, right?
Well, I watched part of it last week, and
Episode 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched a little bit of it, but I couldn't
well,
watch it. I couldn't watch it without you.
Just tell us about episode 1 and 2, since I saw that.
I couldn't watch it without you.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of episode 3, but not a little bit. So.
Yeah. So we're going to watch it with Michele tonight. So, everybody, I want to congratulate Michele again. I'm just happy that she's home and her 2 cats are home, and that's going to fall on him. So, just be safe, everybody. Yep. That's why I want to say be safe. Happy Halloween, and I hope everybody enjoys their day.
Okay. See you soon, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, did you know there's a lot more going on right now at our websites? Are you watching all 4 of them? If not, check them out. There's a list right here. We got 3 YouTube channels and 1 audio-only channel for your enjoyment. So come on, dig in and see all the stuff we do here at the North American Snow Queen Palace.